Okay, so this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I said that I'm going to come on and talk about reputation. And it's a big topic. I'm not going to be here a long time. It's really just to give a flavour of what happens in the cases that I see and the clients that I have. So today, we're going to start with respect. And I was just listening to Aretha Franklin, listening to the song that everyone knows, Respect. And a lot of things were coming up for me actually when I was listening to this. So less about the other parts of the lyrics, mainly about the title here. But when my clients come to me, a lot of them these days, before I had a very few of these people, what I call the very strong clients who you didn't have to explain a lot to them about the reason for legal help. But the ones I get these days, a lot of them have reputation or respect, slightly different word, different meaning, but they have that at the forefront of their minds when they come to see me because they're looking at being respected privately, publicly. They're looking to gain influence, perhaps, and they know the importance, they value the importance of having reputation on themselves personally and also in their business and how that filters out with their family. So it's really important that they win a lot of the time or be seen to be winning in the public eye or privately or within their communities. They could be athletes, they could be individuals in their private lives, they could be solopreneurs, business owners, all sorts of people, but that's what they value in terms of maintaining that, securing that. And so, as I said, this is going to be very, very short, but credibility is important to them. Being seen as the expert is important. And whatever they do, they feel that they act in alignment with who they are being when they show up in their lives. However, what I also find is that legal issues tend to be one of the last things rather than the first things that they think about a lot of the time. And that can affect, unsurprisingly, you might think, their reputation. And it might affect how they show up when they need to in terms of resolving a legal dispute. So hopefully you got the background really of what we're talking about today. I don't want to spend anything, I've got so much I want to share with you, and rather than pinpointing what those things will be, I think that's going to be the next part of this on Wednesday, where we talk about what happens when people are not acting in alignment in terms of their reputation. So that's the clients I have, that's the clients I love to have. And what I want to also be sharing with you today is that this week is the first official week of the Business Owners Legal Society. And I've been talking about it for a while in my posts, sometimes on the video in the last couple of weeks. It is something that a number of these people that I'm talking about would love to be part of. I'm told people who have approached me tend to be the types of these people that I'm talking about. And they will also have a peer group. There'll be other people within that group membership who they can feed off, who they can share ideas with, and who can be supported legally. So it's a lot of fun to be finally saying this is an official now. And the first month is 50% off. So I've decided to extend that period. Originally, it was January. So if you booked sort of the end of last year, I was saying that it would be 50% off only in January. Well, I've re-looked at this, reviewed things, and I know for various reasons people are coming at different stages. And so I think it's only fair that I look at offering that 50% off for anybody who comes in this year. So that will be the position. It's £800 per month for 12 months, and it can be renewed. But for the very first month, it will be 400 per calendar month plus VAT per month. Okay, sorry, let's start again. So it's £400 for the first month plus VAT, which is 50% off the £800 per month, which you'll get recurring throughout the year. If you've got any questions about the membership, if you've got any thoughts that come up with regards to whether this is a fit for you and whether what I'm talking about this week is something that you are questioning whether it's a fit for you, please reach out to me in my DMs, that's great, or online here in the comments. I'm very keen, I'm going to just hold off about dealing with the second part of this, which will be on Wednesday. And then Friday, I will update you as to whether that will be wholly on here or an edited version of that, because I may decide to make that for private people as well. So depending on the questions that come up, I will share as much as I can here this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But we'll see how we go. But Wednesday will be an exciting time for me. I hope an exciting time for you to feel and hear a bit more about what happens when these people who are achieving very highly, who are valuing what they do highly, who are being seen as experts in their field, on social media, I see that a lot, in real life, outside, in person, and then what happens when things are not quite aligned there. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a flavour. Any questions, reach out to me. Otherwise, I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.